Hey guys, what is up? What is that wave about? That's never happening again, don't worry. I used to play a game called Gears of War, and I'd often talk about the problems and the good things and the bad things, and what the developer can do to improve it. And I feel like now I'm getting to that level of understanding how the game works, that I can actually do that type of content for Path of Exile. And if you have got some thoughts on it too, I'd appreciate if you share the comments, because that's what I do this for. I do it to get like feedback from you guys, because otherwise it's boring. So if you have some thoughts along the way as you're listening to me, you can listen to it in the background whilst you're mapping or something, like a bit of a podcast. So don't be chained to your screen, stick some headphones in or whatever. And I'm just going to ramble on about how I think the league is and what I think they could do to retain some more players. Someone wants to buy that gem I just randomly vowed. Sick. I did not think someone would want to buy that for 3 exalts. I just chucked up at a dumb price. See? Look at that, man. You get a pick-me-up buzzing. Why I get a little bit bored is because the league never changes, ever. The league is completely stagnant, which is fantastic up until the last couple of months, or the last month, I would say. Think to themselves, right, I've got 20 odd exalts, I've got a good build, I'm going to do a few builds, I'm going to do 3 or 4 builds, I'm going to experience some new things, and it's going to be good. And then after a while, they're kind of like, well, do I really want to level another character? Like, do I really want to do another character leveling to stay in the league? Because a bonus of having players stay in the league is that very dedicated players, I'd call myself dedicated like myself, stay extra involved in the league because you make content and you make video guides because you're doing more. But also, there are more people to trade with because there are more people online. When trading gets dead, that's when the game becomes boring to me. To get people involved is, for me, I was thinking about a couple of things that I would like to see in the game. Is number one, I would like to see a XP bonus for leveling later on in the league. Get to 100. People want to be the first to kill Shaper. People want to be this and that. And after a month and a half, all those people that have wanted to do those goals have achieved what they wanted to achieve. And they're also not going to be affected by someone gaining more XP through leveling. Now, this would be a fantastic thing for the game, I believe. That after a month and a half, there's 2 things that happen, which I believe would be amazing. Now, it's kind of dropping off. If it popped up on Steam, or Reddit, or the website, and it said, Exiles, we are now entering the second half of the league. To help you experience more builds and have more fun, Endless Ledge has been enabled, and XP through levels 1 to 50, or 1 to 60, or 1 to 40, whatever you want to call it, has been tripled. Or Blue Pack XP in levels 1 to 40 has been tripled. And everyone's just leveling up and trying out new shit, and it's just a blast. I would definitely play way, way more if that existed. If I had the option to level new characters without it being such an utterly painful process, I definitely would play the league more. You reach like level 40 with the solo leveling Endless Ledge. Then when you get into maps, you then group up and you get bonus XP for playing in groups. And there can be events on. This is another thing I was thinking. So you get bonus XP for playing in a party. So all of a sudden, when you and your mates are thinking, you know what, I've played Pee-wee for like a month and a half, this shit's boring, now I'm going to go back and play Overwatch or League of Legends or Dota or whatever you guys play, single player Witcher or whatever. You see that notification on Reddit or their Twitter account or YouTube or whatever it is they want to do to promote it, and it says party plays now in action, and twice as much or whatever the figure is, it has to be a good number to entice people in. Can't be one of these earn 1.23 no, earn double XP for playing in parties through levels 60 to 90. Then all of a sudden people think, you know what, I'm definitely going to level that channeling build, I'm going to give it a go, and we're going to group up, we're going to find some shit, and it's going to be a blast. You get 1 to 40, a quicker leveling pack, 3 times XP whilst leveling. Try out new builds today on pathofexile.com, right? And then party up with friends to celebrate the last month of the league. Party up with friends and then 3 times much as XP through levels 50 to 90, right? Guarantee people will play. Then we have the best idea of the 3, random events. This is something that I really don't see the problem with. Out of that mentality, what would get people back on the game? Maybe these newer people with less currency, or these more just fresher people that are less burnt out with the league. What would get them back in the game, get the trading game going, and get the league populated again? Events. Events have to be meaningful again, otherwise what's the fucking point of it all? We have an event with extra diviner boxes. For today only, diviner spawn rates have been increased by 10 times. You know, we're not talking 1 times or 2 times. Let's get it a good number. Diviner's boxes have been increased 10 times. I guarantee some people that were bored of the league that decided, you know what, I'm going to play Overwatch today. They then hear on Reddit or Twitter or whatever the social media is they're going to use that it's 10 times Diviner's Strongbox Day for today only. They'll be signing in, I betcha. And then they'll probably have such a blast that they'll play the next day and the next day and the next day. These don't have to be that crazy if you don't want to get that crazy of a reward. It could be something as simple as today your maps will be infested with a plague of frogs. So that effectively is loads and loads of extra frogs, which means more pack size, more drops, and more XP. And people think, you know what? Like me, I'm at level 94, and my god is it painful to hit 95. But all my maps have got packs of frogs in, there's more pack size. I'll push it. I'll go for 95. I'll try to achieve that goal that I haven't done before. Like, bang. Like, you could have today's a Whispered Prayer Day. Maps are way more likely to be encountered with frost priests that will drop a unique item when slain. Right? So, somebody might go, well, that's overpowered. The game, the whole reason we play this game is to build a character to feel overpowered. And a month and a half in the league, 2 months into the league, when there's only a month left, we start to get bored. To be honest, it's only natural. And yeah, maybe we do want some better drops to happen. You know, somebody wants to feel like, wow, holy shit, like I got a Shavs drop off a unique priest. That's not going to affect the economy that much 2 months into the league. Pretty much everyone's earned the currency by then, and if you haven't, you're late starting and you're not winning any race ladders or anything. It's not PvP. Somebody's not going to find a Shavs and then come and kill you. It's just a single player game. It's not affecting anybody. So I think you definitely should do some events, because I just think it'd be a great thing. It's a great thing that they could add to the game, because it just reminds me of like the day where where Diablo has like extra legendary drop rate or more goblin treasures. These are simple things that just enhance a game. We're not asking for everyone to receive an Exile or something, you know, or a mirror. We're just asking for like something to cheer up players that have been playing a month for 2 leagues. That's all.